Everyone, how's it going? What is up? It is me, Windstucker, and today is my sister's birthday, and I am looking for a really good birthday card for her. I don't really particularly, choose the best birthday cards usually, but I do what I can. But man, on the way here to Walmart, in case you can't guess by the selling and everything, there's this Mustang that was poured out into the turning lane, and they couldn't get over to the lane because this one car was in that lane going, and then they finally came over. And I don't know whether the driver didn't see me because I was I was almost level to his view. I mean, I was diagonally, so he should have been able to see me in his rearview mirror and all that good stuff. But he gradually comes into that lane, and then he tries to move over on me, and it made my ticker get a little fast there for a second because I put on the brakes and moved over because I didn't want to swap paint with the dude or any of that stuff, because that's never no fun. Because that means you'd have to pull over, talk to the cops. I'm not saying that the dude would actually have done that. It may have been one of those people where he swapped paint or hit the other person and take off like a shot. And then what do I have? So yeah. So this hasn't been a really good start to a day because I got to go over to Mom and Dad's to celebrate my sister's and mine birthday, even though my birthday isn't for another 7 days. So yeah, it's exciting. Oh boy, what am I doing? Trying to find a birthday card for her. Yeah, don't find that one too funny. Gotta find a good funny one. That one wasn't too great either. That's a possibility due to the fact that, yeah, that's a possibility. After this, I gotta go and get the old lady some barbecue sandwiches at Bojangles. I think I like that one better. Alright, so we got her a card. I don't think we're swapping presents, so that's good. But yeah, all the excitement. Whew. And we're going to find out how long it takes Bojangles to make 2 sandwiches with no coleslaw this time. My educated guess, 5 minutes. Alright, see you guys at Bojangles. Alright, so now we're pulling into Bojangles now. And holy cow, there is a Congo line of vehicles. Wow, we must be here at the well, it is 10 o'clock, so it's probably like the mid-morning breakfast or mid-morning rush. Oh boy. Why do I always do this to myself? You know, I'm seriously thinking about just walking in, and because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 to 10 cars ahead of me. Oh, now one moved. Oh man. Do I want to go through drive-through, or do I want to... Well, we seem to be moving pretty good now. I mean, I was near the entrance of the parking lot, and now I'm going to end up near the front door, so that's at least a four car. All right, so while we're waiting to place an order at Bojangles, I am going to pre-order some video games. One video game coming out in September, Final Fantasy 15, I know I won't. I'm also deciding on whether I need, or not need, but if I want to get Recore, which looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like you play as this young woman that is the last surviving person on Earth, or whatever, one of the last ones. And you have these cores that you can, you know, create a dog character, a golem character. There's like maybe 4 to 6 characters you can create. There may be more, but they only show like 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know. Anyway. And it's $40. I'm thinking about getting it because it could actually be a pretty good game. I'm not saying it will be, but it could be. And so I know that. I'm debating on that one. Final Fantasy 15 is definitely, because I have almost all the Final Fantasy games except for maybe like, see, I didn't have the one that you had to have the hard drive for, which I think was 11. Then I didn't get Lightning Return and a couple more, but whatever. I'm also debating, well, no, I know I'm going to get, let's do this. I know I'm going to get Resident Evil 7. I just can't decide if I want it for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Now, I find that it's easier to broadcast game footage from the, well, it's actually easy to broadcast from both. It's just that Xbox uses Twitch, and from Twitch I have to upload it to YouTube, which is annoying, about that much. PlayStation, I can just hit the share button and boom, instantly sharing right to YouTube, my home base. So, and I have a feeling that it may look, well, I think they're both the same, but either way, whatever. And I also know that Zelda, the new Zelda for the Wii U NX, is a definite must. And instead of buying another console, because I don't know much about the NX yet, nobody really does, I may just buy it for the Wii U to go, from the, you know, for the start. Then depending on how the NX is, I may just go ahead and say screw it and buy it for the NX as well. I don't know. So, you know, there's you, like, what was that, like 4 must games for me. Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil 7, Zelda, no, that's 3. I can't count today. Gosh, I can't count today. Plus that guy pulling over too far has me a little shook up. Those are definites. I mean, there's not many games coming out that it turns out that I really won't. It's like, okay, Final Fantasy 15, Recore sounds pretty cool. Zelda, Resident Evil, I gotta get the Resident Evil because I've played every single one of them. And I remember when it was the scariest crap on the original PlayStation 1. Of course, now by today's standards, it's meh. Man, that and Silent Hill was the Bombay. Oh yeah, and if they come out with a new Silent Hill, I'm probably going to have that too. Yes, go Silent Hill, Resident Evil. But there's not really many games I want. I don't know, I mean, as it gets closer to Christmas and everything, the release of games may go up. But as of right now, it's kind of like... So, I don't know. Those are the games I'm thinking about right now. I'm trying to think if there's any other I see that I want. Man, I don't think so. If I do find one, I'll let you guys know, because I mean, I played the demo on PlayStation 4 Resident Evil 7, and even though technically those characters that's in the demo aren't supposed to appear in the game, I think there will be a little bit of a hint to them, like you find their bodies or something, and then you're, you know, because, you know, Resident Evil has a pretty interesting way of doing that, because in the original game that came out first before Zero, because Zero didn't, anyway, it's supposed to be a precursor, but anyway, in Zero you find the bodies of the Alpha team. I think it was the Alpha team, because I think you go in as the Beta team. I haven't played it in a while. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I think you go in as the Beta team, and you find the bodies of the Alpha team. And then in Resident Evil Zero, you play as the Alpha team. Yeah, it seems like that's what it is. So, you know, even though the games are, you know, backwards, because one came out before Zero, and Zero was the first one to have that AI companion switch back and forth deal. Instead of you just going at it alone, you have a companion, which I like, but I dislike at the exact same time. It's one of those I like to dislike, or dislike to like. I don't know. But anyway, it was, you know, so I think that they may do that. I don't know for certain, because the game ain't coming out till, like, I think it's January of next year. And if they do that, that would be really cool. Even though those people in that demo are technically nobodies. Of course, the character that you're getting ready to play as in the new Resident Evil is a regular citizen with no training, not part of stars or anything. I almost forgot what it was called. And no, I don't remember what the acronym for stars meant. It's like special, tactical, and something rescue, I think. Special tactic and rescue. Of course, that doesn't help with the S, does it? I really need to look that up again. I used to know what stars meant, but no, it's just like, whatever. Maybe it's Special Tactic and Rescue Service. Anyway, well, we made it pretty far in 10 minutes. I'm actually slightly impressed. Though, we could have made it a lot farther, but yeah, I'm having trouble. I mean, I'm having trouble coming up with games that I really want. It's like, I've seen a few that seem interesting, but then when I think about it, it's like I wanted Quantum Break for the longest time, and then as I found out more about it, I was kind of like, I still may get Quantum Break, because I don't know. I mean, it probably will be cheap eventually on whatever, so that'd probably be good. But yeah. So, and as I was stating, today is Hottie's and mine's birthday party, because my parents always throw our birthday parties together, because even since we was little, and I know it's partly to save money because throw one big birthday party for both, and you don't have to buy 2 cakes. You don't have to, have 2 parties. You can just give both children their presents at the exact same time, which I really don't mind. I actually kind of like it. I mean, it's, kind of cool. I mean, I used to love it when my parents used to take my sister and I to the Outer Banks, because that's their favorite place, is going to the coast of North Carolina. And we'd be out there for a couple weeks, a week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever, because Dad would get off from work, and we'd just be chilling out there. We rented a house one time, and I remember that year that we rented that house out at the Outer Banks. That was the year I got the game California Games, which I didn't realize was for the Commodore 64, because I was only allowed one console as a child. And I started out with an Atari 2600. And then I got the NES, and my parents made me sell my Atari to get the NES. And then my NES to get the Super Nintendo. And then after that, I pretty much took over, and I had just about every console out there, because I had the Super NES when PlayStation 1 came out, and then still had the PlayStation 1 when PlayStation 2 came out, until my PlayStation 1 broke, and then it was like, whatever. And I pretty much have had all the consoles since then, all together, because I have found that, as many people that doesn't choose sides find out. Of course, we never really had a PC, because my parents didn't never see a point in having a PC. So that's why I'm a late bloomer on the PC stuff. I mean, my neighbors and friends had PCs, and it was like, oh yeah, but, and so it's like, yeah, okay. So I remember that year I got the California Games, and it's basically, I don't remember exactly how many mini games was in that one. I know you can download it on the Wii, and it's the Commodore 64 version, which seems nearly impossible to actually use. Because I tried it, because I was like, oh, California Games, yeah! And then I found out it's the Commodore 64 one, and that's why I can't get it to work, and it's like, oh. But now that I have an NES, I may find me another copy of that game. Because I had the turbo controller, so I kind of cheated at that game, because tapping that button to be able to move your character and everything was annoying. So using the turbo buttons, and then all you have to do is worry about the jump and everything. Yeah, that was one way to, because I know there were several skateboarding events. There was a rollerblading, not rollerblading, but roller skating event. There was a surfing event. There was a frisbee event. So, because one was half pipe. And then you had the surfing. And then you had the rollerblade. I keep saying rollerblade, I mean roller skate. Frisbee. I swear there was another skateboarding event in there. There was more than 4. I want to say there were like 6. Wow, we're just inches. Wow, we're probably about 1.5 feet from the squat box. Ooh. Oh, and look. Over 14.5 minutes. And I'm not saying that it was really Bojangles' fault this time. I mean, there was a Congo line of cars. And if there was 10 cars up to the squat box, that means there could be another 4 to 6 cars in front of that. And this is just guesstimated. So, let's say, 16 vehicles, including myself. Yeah. course, then again, the whole 2-minute thing flies out the window because it's like, you know, I thought you were supposed to be able to, you know, get your food and everything in 2 minutes. Yes, ma'am. I need 2 of your barbecue sandwiches without coleslaw.
Without?
Yes, ma'am.
Anything else for you, please?
That's got it.
All right, 638.
Sweet. Actually getting away pretty cheap this time. Because normally I order 4 of those and make 2 of those combos. And this time I didn't do that. I just went and got her what it is that she wanted. And because I'm going to go over to my parents' house like I was saying on the birthday party. And Dad is supposed to be making his homemade famous pizza. So I don't want to eat anything this morning. I mean, yesterday we got Pizza Hut and got the almost 2 feet of pizza. But since my cousin's fat man came over, I let him take home about 8 slices or so. It could have been less, it could have been more, I don't know. It was about 8 slices. Because there was, and there was like 1 marinara dip sauce left. So, there's that. It feels good. I got past the squawk box. And probably about, depending on how big cars are, 2 to 3 cars away from the window. This is actually working out pretty good. I like it. Even though it's about 18 minutes. And I'm not saying that it's Bojangles' fault. I mean, they did have a Congo line. And I know I've said this before, a Congo line of cars. But, you know, like I was saying before I changed the subject, I thought the fast food was supposed to... I originally thought it was supposed to be them making everything and being done with it in a minute. But then later I found out that the goal is like 2 minutes. You know, per customer. Okay, because I mean, it makes sense to me because, you know, you have several people in a line making sandwiches or biscuits or whatever, you know. And then, of course, you have the deep fryer person that, you know, is in charge of, you know, French fries, bow rounds, whatever. Ooh, 1 car behind, 1 car away from the window. I mean, if the place is efficient, I could see that it could be like 19. Man, this is going to be a 20-minute video. If the place is proficient, I could see them getting away with like 2 minutes. But now here's the thing. They had all those cars ahead of me. They're getting ready to serve the white car, the right truck in front of me. Now, technically, you would think that I'd be able to pull up to that window and I would have my food I ordered in 30 seconds or less. You know, because it should technically be pre-made. Right? Right. But the truth of the matter is that I'm almost guaranteeing that it's going to take at least another minute to 2 minutes for me to get my food. Almost guarantee this fact. I'd be surprised if they had it ready. Now, I could be wrong about this, because I see drinks in the window. I see a small drink and a medium drink in the window, or a large drink in the window. I don't know. I don't know how, they do their stuff. I think it's a large and a small. Could be a large and a medium in the window. So they could be prepped. Of course, the drinks take nothing. All they have to do is put it up to the machine, push the button, and boom. Okay, here we are. I'm ready to go up to the window. Let's find out.
638.
Thank you, ma'am. I didn't actually catch that, so I don't know. I'll have to subsequently watch that in replay value to find out for sure. But I am leaving Bojangles now. Hallelujah. It's almost been 22 minutes. So, let's go ahead and end this bad boy, shall we? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.